He's a good buddy now, and he's got a pretty threatening squad with what I consider the best Pokemon in the format. Tapu Koko. He's got the Salamence, Ferrothorn, Gengar, Necrozma, Incineroar, Swampert, Mega Pidgeot, Buzzwole, and the Raichu. So pretty threatening squad there. Very a little bit different than most squads. He's got a 10-man squad, or a 10-mon squad, I should say, but very threatening nonetheless. We have, maybe you guys have forgotten since it's been so long since I've uploaded, but we have Mega Gallade, Tapu Fini, Alolan Marowak, Alolan Muck, Licky Licky, Bronzong, Thundurus Therian, Silvally, Gligar, Kartana, Mini Gengar, the Haunter, and Tortonator. So this week what we're going to be bringing is a 4 attacks Mega Gallade, Jolly, Max Attack, nothing too special. I figured Shadow Sneak could pick off like a weakened Gengar or a weakened Koko, and then the rest of my lines are pretty self-explanatory. Stab and knockoff for the Necrozma. I thought about bringing like a bulk up or a Swords Dance variant, but it just didn't do enough anyway, and he had a lot of mons to potentially speed tie or revenge kill anyway. So next up we have an Assault Vest variant of Alolan Muck with knockoff, Poison Jab, Pursuit, and Fire Punch. Fire Punch obviously for the Ferrothorn, and the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Pursuit Trap there so we can get the Gengar potentially. Next up we have Bronzong, which is kind of a semi-check to Tapu Koko, and I do have Stealth Rocks on this, which is probably going to be my designated lead depending on what he brings. And I got the Mental Herb to avoid being taunted by something like Gengar or the Tapu Koko. And then I got the Heat Proof there. Obviously he does have the Incineroar. I don't believe I would leave this thing in on an Incineroar because its dual stab does threaten me both ways. But in case he carries like Hidden Power Fire or something. And this is another really solid check to Mega Pidgeot, being able to resist its stab and its only other way to hit me in Heat Wave. Unless it brings Hidden Power Ground, predicting my Heat Proof ability there, which would be sick on his end. So next up we have an Agility, Swords Dance, Earthquake, Acrobatics, Gligar with the Yachi Berry. So once our Yachi Berry gets popped, our Acrobatics is 110 base power, with Earthquake being 100 base power. If I can get a Swords Dance up and an Agility up, I have Rocks up, and have a little bit of chip on some of his fatter mons like Ferrothorn or Swampert or something like that, this Adamant Gligar can actually go in and put in the work and being able to outspeed the likes of Koko, Gengar, Mega Pidgeot, so on and so forth. Acrobatics hits Buzzwole pretty hard, so looking forward to this thing putting in the work. And like, hopefully what I can do is play my cards right to the point that I can set this thing up in a position to click the Swords Dance, probably Agility first and then Swords Dance, and then hopefully what happens is my opponent tries to bop me with like a Icy Wind or an Ice Punch or something, and I do get my Yachi Berry pop so the Acrobatics can put in the work as well. So next up we have the Tortonator, which is a Power Herbs Solar Beam variant with Fire Spin, Flamethrower, and Dragon Pulse. Max HP, max defense. I can take a hit from Swampert, and if he does bring the Swampert, I do expect it to be his lead, and then I won't lead with my Bronzong, but instead I will lead with this thing so that I can get this Power Herb Solar Beam off and see if I can put in the work. Hopefully he's not a Rindo Berry variant or like a Sash Lead or anything like that. So next up we have the Fire EMZ with Sunny Day, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Hidden Power Fire. We are modest max special attack with quite a bit of speed investment, and then the Sunny Day with the Fire EMZ will obviously boost our speed by 1 stage, so it'll be like we're a Choice Scarf variant. And then the Sun boosted Hidden Power Fire should take out the Ferrothorn from full. If not, then kudos to him, especially if it's like Ockerberry or something like that. But then Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb really puts in the work, as long as, like I mentioned, I have Rocks up. Swampert should be weakened thanks to Tortonator and things like Mega Gallade and so on and so forth. I do have Explosion on Bronzong as well, so if we do lead, if he leads with Swampert and I lead with Bronzong, or if I lead with Tortonator and I get the Power Herb Solar Beam off, into getting my rocks up and then exploding, I should have Swampert pretty low in terms of in being range of Haunter and Gligar after a Swords Dance. So yeah, that's the idea here. Um, not too much to say. It's just a really really fun team, I thought, and like I mentioned, I'm building meme teams, but I'm definitely trying in the battles, if that makes sense. Like I'm not going into these battles saying, oh, I'm gonna lose this battle, so this is what I want to do. I am still trying my best to build fun squads and win with them. So let that be known. And we can go ahead and hop into the battle, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here we are with the replay, and my opponent chooses to bring the Tapu Koko as expected, Ferrothorn, Necrozma, and Swampert as expected, and he chooses to bring the Mega Pidgeot and the Buzzwole, which were two wild cards that could have came, could have not came, but here they are. So, what we don't see are things like Raichu, which could have taken advantage of the electric terrain and such. And what else did he have? No, I'm not even going to try to talk about it. What I'm going to do is get into the battle here. He does bring the Swampert, so I do want to lead with my Power Herb Solar Beam Tortonator. But he is the Rindoberry variant of Swampert there, and he's able to eat that up. A hard switch into Bronzong here, predicting his Earthquake. Or, I mean, his Scald. I didn't expect him to have Earthquake, and I wasn't the Levitate variant anyway. So I lose my Mega Pidgeot check, and I send my Coco check, which is very unfortunate there. I go straight for the Shadow Ball just to get some chip damage. He goes into his Swampert as I go for Shadow Ball, and it was a 2-hit KO, but he doesn't let a Swampert go down so easily. He hard switches into Mega Pidgeot. He said after the game he was expecting me to be a Choice Locked Specs variant. And I was able to Pursuit Trap his Mega Pidgeot there, which was really, really nice. It was a big play. I had to make that play. It didn't seem right in a lot of people's eyes, but I had to make that play there. And now we're back at 5-5, but he has a small advantage here because my Alolan Muck is weakened, and my Tortonator basically does nothing outside of being able to Oko Ferrothorn, and maybe like take a hit from Coco or something like that. But yeah, he's just going to reveal Earthquake here, easily knocks me out. And I'm going to go back into Haunter here. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for the Fire EMZ and get that Sunny Day up. But he doesn't fear me this time. And he goes straight for the Photon Geyser and knocks me out. I'm able to get my Tortonator in though with the Sun. But still bouncing off this Necrozma, and even though I'm max HP, max defense, Earthquake is easily able to 2-hit KO me there. And I'm going to go for the agility here. He knocks off my item, so either way I do get the acrobatics boost there, but not quite enough to knock him out. And this was a roll, and I didn't want to risk it, so I went for the knockout on him. Wasn't able to get it, and now it's Mega Gallade versus the World, and I think he's going to be able to revenge kill me with Tapu Koko, or he could go into Tapu Koko to defog, and then revenge kill me with the Mega Pidgeot, because Zen Headbutt into Shadow Sneak was not able to knock out the Koko, and I'm going to get beat up pretty bad in this matchup. But like I mentioned, these were fun teams, and was just trying to win with things like agility, Swords Dance, acrobatics, Gligar, and Fire EMZ, Sunny Day, Haunter, as well as having a Power Herb Tortonator versus a more than likely Rindoberry variant of Swampert. I don't know what he was Rendo for. I don't think anything on my team gets grass coverage outside of Cartana, but even then, I think Cartana just smacks its attack stats so high that I think it just smacks through a Swampert because, you know, being 4 times super effective and its insane attack stat. Like it rivals, I think, Heracross. It may be higher than Mega Heracross, that is. Not just Heracross, but Mega Heracross. But yeah, it's going to be a good game to sticks. I think he was undefeated at this point in the league, so yeah, it's really nice, and he's able to pick up a nice 4-0 victory versus us, with Necrozma putting in the work, the finest of work. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game. Let me know what you thought about the battle. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.